Hey guys, welcome back, Seth here, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial video. Now the tutorial video is going to be on grief prevention. Now, to the viewers and the followers that have joined my recent server, which is an SMP server, we have been using grief prevention. That's just to avoid any, griefers or trolls, among other substances. Anyway, a lot of you guys are struggling on just getting your head around how it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you a couple of the commands that you're going to be able to use in my server. And to anyone that is using this grief prevention plugin in other servers, it works the same way. Anyway, in my server, we have a kit claim. Now, in your server, you won't have it, but in mine we do. So what we're going to do is do /kit claim. And kit claim is going to give us 1 golden shovel and 1 stick. And you'll also spawn with a how to claim land book when you join the server as well. Now the claim stick is just any usual stick. A normal stick would work, and so would a normal golden shovel work. Each hour you play on the server, you will earn 250 blocks. Now, bearing in mind, 250 blocks is only the blocks that you see in front of your eyes. So for example, if I was to, I'm going to go into GMC for this, but if I was to claim from here to here, then I would have claimed 16 blocks, because that's a 4x4 and 4 times 4 is 16. It will claim everything all the way up, everything all the way down. Okay, now we got that out of the way, I'm going to go back into survival. And I'm going to show you some other stuff. The next thing is claim book. If you want to give yourself a claim book, all you gotta do is claim book and then your player name. So for example, this is my player name, and now I've got a claim book. And this shows you a bunch of other commands, but we're not gonna need that. Then the next thing is I'm going to show you how to claim, and then I'm going to show you the commands that you can do with the claim and how to abandon the claim, get rid of the claim, stuff like that, trust your friends, etc, etc. So as you can see, when I scroll over the shovel in the chat, it says I have 10,000 more blocks to claim land. I have given myself blocks, but you will have a different number depending on how many hours you played. Now, I want to claim an area. So let's say that I want to claim here. So I right click, I keep the shovel held out, and I want to claim all the way over here. Now, the glowstone and the gold actually they're fake blocks. So if you were to mine them, for example, if we were to mine this gold block, it would just be an andesite block. So you can't duplicate blocks like that. So don't try it, don't bother, don't worry. Right. Moving on. We use the stick and we right click in the area of the claim, and it will say this clop has been claimed by Seth Best. It's a 20 times 22, and this equals 440 claimed blocks. So that means that there is, within all this claim, there's 440 blocks that you have used that you are claimed. Now, once you build in this area, for example, if I was to give myself a chest, once you build in this area with said chest, you will be protected from creeper explosions, anything, wither, ender dragon, stuff like that, and people won't be able to enter your chest whatsoever. So all of this is safe. So people will be able to break blocks out here, for example, but they won't be able to break blocks inside here. Obviously I can because it's my claim, but you get the point. Now there's some other commands that you're going to want to know. If these are your trusting commands, we'll go through the trusting commands first. So if you want to add a friend to your claim, so what you're going to want to do is you want to stand in your claim. This will submit to all claims. So what you can do is you can trust someone to this claim, but then you could have a claim over here, for example, a smaller claim, for example, and it's only rectangles and squares. There's no circle or triangle claims. And if I trust someone here, it won't trust them into this area either. So it's like you can make your own little separate areas where you can trust people into these areas and not into the other areas. Now, the first one you want to know is accesstrust. So if you want people to be able to access your doors and your gates and your buttons and your pressure plates, stuff like that that you actually physically have to use, you want to do accesstrust. We're going to trust my friend Panio here. So we're going to do accesstrust, and this means he's going to be able to use buttons, leathers, and doors. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do containertrust, and this, oh, that's the wrong command. Containertrust, and this is going to allow people to enter boxes, furnaces, etc., etc. So you can see here, once I can do it, it says containertrust allows boxes, which is chests, furnaces, enchantment tables, and animals as well. And then there's an overall trust, and this allows you to build. So, and this is just trust, and then the player's name. So, for example, this person has all the perms now. So when you do /trust, it gives them not only build perms, but it gives them container perms and access perms. So they have all the permissions. But if we go here and we do trust list, right, it'll show that cust is on the highest trust list. Now manage, that will be just for you. You can edit this in your server automatically, but on my server, it's just for you. And basically how that would work is other people could trust people to your claim. But I really wouldn't worry about it that whatsoever. Now you'll see that he is added to this trust, but when I do trust list in here, you'll see that his name doesn't pop up in the chat. And that will be because he's not trusted to that claim. And then if we want to untrust him, we just do simply untrust and his name, and there you go. He's no longer trusted to this claim. Moving on to the next thing would be claim lists. So this is going to show a couple more claim lists than usual because I actually have claims other places. But if you do /ClaimsList, it'll basically show you where your claims are. So it'll show you the X and the Z because obviously the Y doesn't matter, right? And it'll show you how many blocks each claim is taking up. So for example, this claim I'm studying is 440, and this claim over here is 117. But the claim that I have at my main base, which is a village, is over 300,000 blocks. Now the reason it's that big is because I'm the owner of the server and I don't want anyone building close to me. Obviously you'll have to save up a lot of blocks to do that unless you're an admin of your server as well. And I guess the last thing that you want to do is now you want to abandon your claim, and you want to go over here and you want to abandon this claim. And now you want to expand your claim. So now you've abandoned your claim, you've picked up back your blocks. So now you can see that I have 10,000 again. And now we want to make our claim even bigger. So we're going to hold our shovel out and we're going to run all the way over here. And we're going to right click this, and now you can see I have a claim of 2,112 blocks, and you can see that the claim area is a lot bigger. And that's how you would expand your claims. You just abandon them and expand them. Now you can also do a command called abandon all claims, but I would not recommend doing it because if you have claims somewhere else and you abandon all claims, you're also going to abandon that claim too, and that would suck. But if you definitely know that there's no other places that you want to do, but you can't find the claim, and you've used ClaimsList and you're still struggling, then you can do abandon all claims. Other than that, I hope that this tutorial has helped you, and if you have any questions, comment down below, and peace.